Pastor Ashley here. Hey, every Sunday we ask you guys to allow us as your elders into your story, asking you to share a prayer request with us. And every so often we see a theme come through the prayer requests. And over these last few weeks, that theme has been anxiety. There's so much to be anxious about in the midst of the pandemic, race, injustice, the upcoming election. So much to distract us and divide us, to draw our attention and affection just further and further away from God. I mean, if any of this feels familiar to you, as your pastor, I want you to know that it's okay to not feel okay. I mean, it's even okay for me to not feel okay. You guys know that I struggle with anxiety and depression, that I see a therapist. And so I want to encourage you to respond by acknowledging your anxiety. Don't try and hide it or disguise it, but face it and acknowledge it. And Sunday, as we looked at Daniel 2 in our series, Citizens of the Kingdom, we saw how Daniel responded, right? And first he responded by seeking God's people. We need others in our lives. But the truth is, it's scary to open up and allow others in and to see behind the curtain, to see those things that we've worked so hard to hide. And so, man, I'm praying for you to have the courage to share what it is that you're feeling with someone this week. Someone in your small group, a friend, a therapist, or even me as your pastor. And if you're ready to join a small group and you're not already in one, Pastor Robin would love to help you find a group. And please know that as your pastor, I'm available to sit and listen and talk with you. My schedule's available online for you to go and grab a time to talk. And if you'd like to reach out to a therapist, I just need you to know that we're here to walk through that with you as well. And if money's tight, please let us know so that we can help you get the help you need. But don't just seek out God's people. I also want to encourage you to seek out God's presence. And seek out God's presence first by praying to God. Right? Bring God your fears and your worries, your anger and your anxiety. And not just that, but share those prayer requests with us on Sunday morning. And don't just share that you're feeling anxious, but let us know what you're feeling anxious about by truly acknowledging your anxiety. But not just that, seek God's presence by resting in God. Right? As Augustine said, our hearts are restless until they find the rest in thee. One of the truest forms of trust in God is resting. And then finally, seek God's presence by praising God. Praise God for who he is. Praise God for what he has done and what he's promised to do. But no, you don't have to walk through this alone. And so make a conscious decision every day to seek out God's people and to seek out God's presence. I love you guys. I can't wait to worship with you this Sunday at Redemption.